What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I really hope you like my shirt because I got the car to match. Check it out. I just picked up a 1996 328 IS, which you definitely can't tell because they peeled the numbers off. But I just picked this guy up for 2,800 bucks, and you might be asking, how did you get an E36 so cheap these days? And that's because it has 270,000 miles, which is insane. Check out the interior. It looks not great, but not terrible. Missing some door cards. We got the red interior, red back seats. Looks kind of clean. Definitely going to be swapping these out for brides. Probably going to do a rear seat delete anyway, and then put in a half cage. This is the new drift project, and I know I've said that before, but this is for real. I had an E36, but it was a sedan and I wasn't really a fan. It was a little too heavy and bulky, and the engines in the E36s, the M52s, are crazy and apparently somewhat bulletproof. And I mean, if this guy made it to 270,000 miles, that means either one, it was either very well taken care of, or two, it's been swapped. Either way, I'm cool with that. So the plan with this guy is, first of all, it's got some problems that we need to fix. The rear wheel is definitely, there's something wrong with it, because that is a lot of toe out for no reason. Definitely should not be like that. Look at that, that looks awful. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Definitely that's what we're gonna be working on today. Tearing it down, figuring out what parts we need, and replacing them. Also, since when I went and picked this up, the car would not turn on. So battery seems like it's completely dead. Hopefully it's just that. But other than that, it's a pretty nice looking car, and paint is really nice on this car. I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but it's got some weird let me see if I can pick this up. I can't really tell what that is. If that's a stock, it goes all the way down the car, like completely. So I don't know if that's like a stock something that was covered up. I don't honestly know much about these cars, but it looks pretty clean the way it is. Definitely want to do an M3 front bumper, get some nice halo lights, fix these guys, because I mean, what is this? I don't know. We're gonna have to. It's little. Oh my gosh, yeah, that doesn't even fit. That might be for a different car. I don't know what's going on with that. But overall, I like it. It's nice. And then check this out. Well, actually, opening the door, I think this is just like normal E36 things, but open the door like this. Nice, love that. And then got a nice hood open right here, I think. I don't know how this works. Maybe. Hold on. Check out this engine bay though. Super clean. We definitely have a blown strut on the side because this will not stay up. So we're gonna have to replace that. But I really like the fact that this engine bay is so clean. That means it's well taken care of, hopefully. Might have to put in a new radiator. This one looks old, small, and jank. So for drifting, that's not gonna be great. Other than that, it looks really nice in here, which I'm happy about. So we got some goodies in the trunk, and am I wrong, or are these like fake Ganadors? Because I don't know if these are actually worth anything, because they might be fake. Haven't really looked into Ganadors before, but they look like them, so I don't know, maybe we just got fucking free Ganadors for $2 grand. But yeah, anyway, if these are worth something, let me know, because I have no idea. We got, and I think actually, is there only one of them? There might only be one mirror, so maybe we only got, oh no, there's another one. Alright, well, let me know if that's worth something. Did I just stumble across the jackpot, or are these fucking not worth shit? If anyone in Phoenix wants door panels, hit me up. Alright, so, first problem that we have with this car is the windows do not roll up. So, I've been doing some research on E36 windows, and they're terrible. They're awful. Garbage. If if you look right here, these guys are, there's like 3 of them. They're just rivets. So you have to drill these out to replace this entire thing. Also, my windows don't go up at all. So the clips that hold the window on, there's one here which is accessible, but the other one is behind here. It's like back here, which means I can't get the window disconnected from the arms, which means I'm screwed, which is fantastic. So this is a problem that I'm not going to deal with, and I'm going to go do it at a shop because I really don't care. But in order for me to get this car to the shop, we have to fix the first problem, which is this wheel is absolutely messed up. So let's take off this wheel and figure out why. Only 3 lugs. That's a good sign. Oh my god, what? There's no lug nuts on it, and it's not coming off. Oh my god, this wheel is messed up. Holy, okay. Okay. Well, at least it came off. That looks straight. Axles look new. Shocks look new. The problem is I have no idea what I'm looking at. Or at least I have no reference to what it should look like. Okay, so it's been a couple days since my last clip. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really remember exactly what I said. But as far as I know, these 2 lugs are missing and the threads are broken off in the hub, right? Which means, it's a little tough to see right here, but there's a gap in between the hub and the wheel, and it looked like when I put this wheel back on after I took it off, it doesn't sit flush on the hub. I'm not sure if that's because this wheel is messed up or the hub is messed up, but it won't fit on the hub. So naturally, my first reaction was to get an arm, which is on the way. Got it off eBay. We'll replace it. That'll happen whenever the arm gets here. But I also got some wheels and some tires. So let's check these guys out because I haven't looked at them yet. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. So I have 2 of these 17x8s. They're Vors. I think these are SP1s or TR4s. I can't quite remember. But I have 2 of these for the fronts, and gosh, they look really pretty in silver. I'm really glad I went with silver. So I have 2 of those for the fronts, and then I have, let's see, can I unwrap them or no? There we go, a little bit of Deep Boys. These are also Vors. So one of these are SP1s and one of these are TR4s. I don't remember which one's which. I'll label it right here. But these look freaking sweet as well. I'm really glad I went silver because they look freaking sweet with this deep dish. And it'll be very drifty stance with the flush kind of front wheel and deep rear wheel. I think it's going to go really well together. So for tires, I got the cheapest tires I could. So these are, what are these? I don't even know. Accelera tires, freaking $70 a piece on Amazon. Let's see what size we have. 195 40 17s. So these are pretty cheap. We have 195s on 8-inch wide wheels, which is the same as what I had on my Miata, which is crazy that this has twice the power and has the same amount of grip as the Miata. But for now, let's get these loaded up in the Mini and get them to get tires mounted. So let's do that. Alright, just dropped off the wheels and tires at the shop, so we have an hour and a half till I need to go pick them up. Let's see how much coilover I can get done in that time, because obviously we have coilovers. because I'm a crazy person and just order everything all at once. So we're gonna make this car look great in the matter of hours. So let's pop this baby open and see what we got. Yes, I bought Max Peating rods. Let's go. $400 for the set. They're the blue and black version, so these are actually the like step up from the usual $300 ones, which yes, I know, $100 makes a huge difference. But they have adjustable dampening, they have the camber plate, which is really what I was looking for. And for all of you who have not seen the Skyline coilover install, because only 60 people have watched that video, I had the same ones on my Skyline. I had Max Peating rods on my Skyline. I don't care what you think. Because the reason I got them again was because I really liked them, actually, surprisingly. They were comfortable, they had adjustability, and like my Skyline had pretty good fitment, didn't rub, I was able to adjust dampening, and it was still comfortable. So you know what, I don't care what you say. So we're gonna start in the front because I have the wheel off already, and we're gonna see how quickly I can install coilovers. So let's go. So at the bottom of our front shock we have one bolt up here, and it looks like there's one right here and one over there as well. So 3 bolts holding on the bottom. They look super crusty, so hopefully these come off pretty easily with the impact. And then the usual 3 on the top, so I'm gonna start doing this. I forgot to press record, but these bolts came out super easily. It took me like literally a minute to get all these out because I have an impact. So easy enough. I'll show you on the other side when I take those bolts off, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, it's not that hard. But let's jump under the hood and get off the 3 bolts. Alright, we got 3 on the top. Also, we have a random ground wire. I don't even know what that runs to, but we'll figure that out later. I don't have a deep enough socket, so I'm just gonna have to go with the old-fashioned, you know. And those are not 12s. Alright, never mind. Alright, for all of you stance boys, we are going complete low as possible while maintaining OEM preload, and we are maxing out the camber, so let's see how this goes. Okay, coilover is in, and it is absolutely dumped. I could tell the difference. The hub used to be like down here, so if this thing isn't just on the ground, I'm gonna be disappointed. So wheel back on. Yeah, I mean, look at that fitment. We're not even on the ground yet. Like, that is in the air and the fitment's already, oh boy, I'm excited. Okay, that's it's not as low as I was hoping, but it is pretty freaking low. That should be honestly perfect. Okay, we're moving on to the rear. Looks like the shock is actually pretty new. I'm not 100% sure how we take out the spring. I don't know if I'm gonna have to undo these bolts on the knuckle so this will drop down. But the first thing I'm gonna do is take off the nut on the back side of this, and let's see if it drops the knuckle down at all. If not, we might have to disconnect this to get the spring out. Yep, unbolting this dropped the whole hub down. Look how easily I can pull this guy out. It's fantastic. I'm trying to line up this rear strut in the thing right now, and I jacked up the wheel, and it's compressing the spring a decent amount, so I just lowered this that much, which is quite a lot. So we're probably somewhat similar to the OEM strut right now, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that that's what I'm doing, just so we're not compressing the spring too much right now, because I still want there to be some travel and not just like squished out of the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this, and we'll drop it down and see what it looks like. Okay, since the wheel doesn't fit flush because there's no 2 bolts down here, and I think the hub is messed up, I put all 3 bolts to the top so it'll look like we have a bunch of camber, because even though we still have some toe out, it's pointed this way, so hopefully it'll look cool. Let me drop this bitch down. Ooh, okay. Not that low, but like decent fitment. We'll have to see with the other wheels and adjust it a little bit, but not bad. Okay, I did the other side, and I made that one 10 shorter than this side. But when I did that side, this side lowered down a little bit more, so now she's tucking beautifully. And then this side is also tucking very nicely indeed. I'm very excited to see the new wheels on here and how they fit. Hopefully offset is good. This fitment is actually insane. Like, I can't. Here, let me. Nice little icon pass. Peep the picture. Yeah, that's like barely enough. I can't really wiggle it in there. It just fucking barely fits. Oh my gosh, that I've never had credit card fitment before, but I do now. We'll see if it holds up when the new wheels get here. So I've got 3 done, 1 to go. Look what I got. New meat. Lots of stretch. Usual hot boy things. Oh, they look so good. About to throw it on. I only have 1 coilover left, and it's that one. So when I do that wheel, I will put that coilover on. If you need tires installed in Phoenix area, Rim 1 is the place to go. They're my favorite place. I always go there to get my tires mounted. So if you need stuff done, go to them. They'll do it. Nice. Anyway, let's put these guys on. So I just tried to put the wheel on this back right one, and it looks like this hub is too big. I don't know if this is like an M3 hub or something weird with the rotor. I'm not really sure what's going on, but luckily I have spacers, and we're just gonna do that and negate the hub altogether, and hopefully the fitment works out. So let's find out. I did it, but guess what? It looks goofy. It looks so weird. These 17s do not fill out the freaking. Oh my god, it looks so bad. I don't like it at all. The fronts are maxed right now, and it just looks terrible. It looks so bad. Like, oh my gosh, it looks terrible. Look at this rear. It does not fill out the fender well at all. It looks so jank, and I mean, I like the wheels. The front need a little bit more spacer, but I think what I'm gonna do is the stock wheels were fitting really nice. The fitment was good. These are 225 45 17s, and the previous owner got them just recently, like they're brand spanking new. All 4 are the same, so I'm gonna take these tires, put them on there, and return those tires. So actually I'll save some money. But now Rim 1 is closed. I'm gonna have to go to discount tomorrow, even though I hate discount. But at least they'll install these because they're no stretch. So I'm gonna have to take all the wheels off and go shuttle them to discount and do all that. This is why you always look up wheel specs and tire sizes and if they look good. I was so concentrated on drifting the car that I was like, oh, I need 195s so I can slide the car easily. And then I forgot to make sure it looks good, which is like the first time I've ever screwed up fitment, which is crazy. So this is failure number 1 for me for fitment, but I'll update you when I get the tires swapped, and then we'll see. Hopefully it looks better and the fitment's better, and yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, so I'm gonna leave. Alright, I'm messing with camber plate adjustment, and this is kind of cool. I thought you guys might want to check this out. If you've never seen a camber plate before, I just loosened all 4 of these bolts, and I can pull towards or into the engine bay, and I'll show you what that does down here. Okay, I'm gonna push the top in towards the car, and it should add some camber. So there you go. Look at that. That probably only adds a degree or 2, but still substantial. I just thought that was cool. So anyway, I'm getting tires and wheels mounted right now, and then I'll be back. It's done. The car is on the wheels. Let's check it out. Cut to the beauty shops.